the growing terror of nothing to think about. Or when under ether, the mind is conscious but conscious of nothing. I said to my soul, be still and wait without hope, for hope would be hope for the wrong thing. Wait without love, for love would be love of the wrong thing. There is yet faith, but the faith and the love and the hope are all in the waiting. Wait without thought, for you are not yet ready for thought. So the darkness shall be the light, and the stillness the dancing. Whisper of running streams and winter lightning, the wild time unseen, and the wild strawberry, the laughter in the garden, echoed ecstasy. Not lost, but requiring, pointing to the agony of death and birth. You say I'm repeating something I've said before. I shall say it again. Shall I say it again? In order to arrive there, to arrive where you are, to get from where you are not, you must go by a way wherein there is no ecstasy. In order to arrive at what you do not know, you must go by a way which is a way of ignorance. In order to possess what you do not possess, you must go by a way of dispossession. In order to arrive at what you are not, you must go through the way in which you are not. And what you do not know is the only thing you know. And what you own is what you do not own, and where you are is where you are not. The wounded surgeon plies the steel, that questions the distempered part. Beneath the bleeding hands we feel the sharp compassion of the healer's art, resolving the enigma of the fever chart. Our only health is the disease. If we obey the dying nurse whose constant care is not to please, but to remind of our and Adam's curse, and that to be restored our sickness must grow worse. The whole earth is our hospital, endowed by the ruined millionaire, wherein if we do well, we shall die of the absolute paternal care that will not leave us, but prevents us everywhere. The chill ascends from feet to knees. The fever sings in mental wires. If to be warm, then I must freeze and quake in frigid, purgatorial fires, of which the flame is roses and the smoke is briars. The dripping blood, our only drink. The bloody flesh, our only food. In spite of which we like to think that we are sound, substantial flesh and blood. Again, in spite of that, we call this Friday good. So, here I am, in the middle way, having had 20 years. 20 years largely wasted. The years of l'entre-deux-guerres, trying to learn to use words, and every attempt is a wholly new start and a different kind of failure, because one has only learned to get the better of words for the one thing one no longer has to say, or the way in which one is no longer disposed to say it. And so each venture is a new beginning. A raid on the inarticulate, with shabby equipment always deteriorating in the general mess of imprecision of feeling. Undisciplined squads of emotion. And what there is to conquer by strength and submission has already been discovered once or twice or several times by men whom one cannot hope to emulate. But there is no competition. There's only the fight to recover what has been lost and found and lost again and again. And now under conditions that